Hi, my name is Andrew Cho, and this is my presentation on understanding Ted. I've watched a video that's done by Jared Krozowska, and he's an artist who writes an illustrated book for children. And the title of his presentation is called How a Boy Became an Artist. Now, a boy and the artist is obviously Jared himself, and this is his life story about how he became an artist. During his presentation, Jared uses combination of visual presentation and humor to connect with his audience. His visual presentation contains the work he produced as a child, and he uses it as a tool to create humor. And through this humor, he connects with the audience, and through his visual presentation, he keeps the audience focused on his story. Since this is all about his life story and how he became an artist, out of the 10 of the Ted's commandment, he follows number 4 very well, which is thou shalt tell a story. Now, Nancy Duarte introduces this concept through her textbook, Resonate, the concept called the sparkline structure. And this structure contains the beginning, middle, and the end. And she says how all presentation follows this structure. Now, Jared also has beginning, middle, and the end. Jared's beginning is an introduction about his family background, how his mother was a cocaine addict, how he never knew his father's face or his name, and how his grandparents took him in when he was 4. Now, middle part of Jared's presentation is how he grew up as a child, how he wrote a novel when he was 3rd grade, and how he used to write cartoon the slot of a cartoon on his newspaper, school's newspaper. And end of Jared's presentation is who he is now, what kind of work he does, how he goes around the whole United States giving a presentation to the little children, inspiring them, and how he has a strong family. Now, Nancy also says throughout this structure there should be a gap in between what is and what could be. Now, Jared's gap is a visual presentation, and he uses this to have people wonder about how a little kid Jared becomes an artist, and how a little kid's drawing become an art. And Nancy states that the gap should be jolting the audience from complacency. He does a great job by using his visual presentations. Now, star moment of Jared's presentation, I gotta say, is when Mr. Gantos, Jack Gantos, who's the author of Rotten Ralph, came to his school when he was 3rd grade, I believe. Mr. Gantos came to his school, gave a little presentation, and asked Jared and his classmates to draw main character. And while Jared was drawing this main character, Mr. Gantos came up to him and said, "Nice cats." Jared still uses this phrase as he goes around the whole United States giving a presentation. He inspires little kids by using this phrase. So that's gotta be the start moment of his presentation. Jared also follows very well the Gar Reynolds delivery workshop very well also, I'm sorry. He has a punchline. His introduction has a very strong punchline. He uses a personal, unexpected story about how he has a very bad background with his parents. And he challenges people by saying, a child like this could become such an artist. Now, he did use a little joke in his introduction, which didn't go well, but he did try to create humor. He was constantly smiling throughout his presentation, showing his emotion and his passion. Since he was using visual presentation, he was using some kind of technology, but he's made it seem very flawless. So he was doing a very good job of that. He finishes very strong by telling people he has 2 daughters and he has a strong relationship with them, and unlike his parents. watching Jared's presentation, I really gotta learn how to use a visual presentation effectively, and how to smile and how to be emotional during my presentation. And I gotta be sure to be confident, just like Jared, for upcoming assignment called, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Pachacucha, that's coming. Well, there was a lot to learn from Jared. Thank you very much for watching again. My name is Andrew Cho, and this is my assignment on understanding TED.